You are now listening to About That Business, hosted by Rom Wills. Rom Wills is an entrepreneur and personal coach who has helped people reach their fullest potential personally and professionally. Take it away, Rom.
Thank you, Marshall. Using my new Android. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I was trying to hold out, man, because I see all these people in their smartphones and all of that, and that's cool. But I was holding out with my little burner phone that I got from a grocery store. That joint works. It did what I had to do. People could call me if they had to catch up with me for emergency, but a lot of people know me personally know I prefer to talk. If I got to talk to them, I prefer to talk to them on my landline. Yeah, I still got a landline. That's because, you know what, it was part of my cable package. And plus, that means somebody can't bother me or something when I'm, like a business client can't bother me or something when I'm like, at the comic book store or entertaining. Right? Because I can always turn my landline off. I can turn that phone off too. But yeah, I was cool with that. But then I was just like, man, I wanted to get on Instagram. And I was like, those Bammers, they won't let me do it. They won't let me do it through my computer. Like, I can look at stuff on my computer. I got something on my desktop. I can look at it. But I can't upload anything. I'm like, ain't that a bitch? Shit. Ain't that a motherfucking bitch? It's like, alright, fine. So I got an Android and whatnot, and my sole purpose was getting it just so I can get on Instagram. So I started playing around with it too. I was like, oh, wait a minute, I can get on Twitter a little bit more too, and even check Facebook and stuff when I'm out and about. I don't know about the Facebook part because I've been hearing some interesting things about Messenger, so I just keep messing with that on my desktop. So anyway, right? I'm gonna tell you what, and yeah, this is business related, right? I believe with the technology now, people need to be thinking, how can I make money with this? And see, that's my whole point for even talking about this. One of the things that if I buy something, it's either a utility or I need to make money with it. I don't buy electronics just to buy electronics. I remember years ago, my grandmother got this big stereo system because she just wanted it. I forgot. I think it was a Fisher or something. It's supposed to be the baddest thing. She didn't know how to operate it. I was like, what was the point that you don't know how to operate? I don't think she played anything on there. Me and my sister used to play all that stuff on there and use it and everything. My point is, the Android, any technology, people need to think investment. Okay, how can I make money off of this? That's my first thing. Because you know what, you got people getting like $800 phones, and they got the credit run. They playing a monthly thing, and I can get the text and the phone part, but how many people out there really just use their thing just to play games on? Seriously. I'm just like, I'm like, wait a minute. You paying about $1,000 for something. Oh yeah, because those iPhones get up there. Paying that monthly bill, stuck in some contract. Just so you can play some games. Now, of course, the people who make those mobile games, shoot, they like, yeah, we want them to, Ron. Okay, fine. But I'm like, man, I can't mess with anything unless I see the money in it. Like, even when I've talked before about how I buy magazines just to get a two-page article or something. That's because it's money related. One of the things I do is I always look. I think the only thing I might do that's not money related that I just do for fun, I might watch some science fiction. I might get a comic book, and even the comic books, I actually keep them in like bag and boards. For comic book fans, y'all know what I mean. And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, I might have to sell this joint one day. So I look at them as investments. And you know what? That's actually kept me out of trouble. It kept me from buying too many frivolous things. I always have to think, okay, how useful is this to me? Even when I buy clothes, what's the utility of it, or how it's going to make money? Like, I just bought some stuff, just so I look good while vending. So I was projecting a certain style and certain image. All right. And that's, like I said, that's kept me out of trouble. Now, I've mentioned before, I'm like semi-minimalist. That's because if I don't need something, if the thing ain't a utility, or I don't need it I can't use it to make money off of, I'm like, boom. I think I got some shorts I still wear that I bought back in the like 90s or something. I'm like, they still good. Even though my weight go up and down, I can still wear them. So I'm just like, And like I said, I look at it and I'm thinking, okay. Because even on my new phone, I just downloaded Netflix, even though I'm not a Netflix member. But I said there was a show I was going to check out on Netflix, pay for it, right? I said, okay, yeah, I'll do that. And even then, I got to think, okay, what am I getting out of it? What if I'm getting out of it? All right. And I don't know, maybe I need to balance my life out more, just do something for fun. But one of the fun things ain't paying for an expensive phone, not to make money off of it. Basically, it gotta make me that money back, and that's all I'm thinking about. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I can do mobile interviews and all of that stuff, upload it, boom, and that's just a money thing. You gotta think. It's kind of like when I talked in that presentation I did about the house of a financial house. Sometimes the equipment you use is good for, an income producing asset. It's your equipment. It's your work equipment. Like I got another laptop when I didn't really need it, just to do that, just for money purposes and everything, Also backup too, because the stuff they make out here, it got a built-in obsolescence. Because they not gonna make money. They either gonna make money for the stuff breaking down or bringing out new versions or something. Because otherwise, shoot, I'll keep something forever. Because like getting back to my burner phone, that thing still work. I just can't surf the net. But you got. Shoot, I didn't really need it for that. It was like, you got a laptop, desktop, and I got PS4 on my TV. I can surf that way. And shoot, even with my regular cable package, I can get YouTube. So I'm just like, what's up? So I was cool with it, but that damn Instagram. I'm kind of glad though. Because I got a new platform to do videos, and plus a lot of big booty models on Instagram. I'm like, good God, I should have did this at first. Anyway, that's all I have for today. My basic message is, whatever you get, think in terms of how you make money off of it. Okay. So anyway, let's go make that money.